guys, let me make this very clear in this video, okay? Narcissists need you. You don't need narcissists. They need you. You don't need them. And if you are in a position right now where you might be with one, or you even just got broken up with one, and you didn't want the breakup to happen, or like I said, you're with them right now, and you don't want to let them go, or if you lost them, you want them back. If you are in that position right now, you really have to understand that you yourself are not so well in the head right now as much as you think you are. And you might have some of these symptoms as well. You have codependency issues. You don't want to be by yourself. You're afraid of all these things. It's because you know you have a lot to face on your own. You don't want to face yourself. And it's not a very good sign. And like I said, there's a lot of people that watch this channel and watch and listen to these videos that you guys know damn well the narcs are no good. They are no good people. You've been through it. You know what it is. There is never a good thing that ever comes out of being with those individuals. The only good thing that can ever come out of experience with narcs is honestly just gaining the experience from the narcs to make you a stronger, more well-rounded person and a better person overall. Because bad things always turn good if you make it that way. Bad things can also make you become a better person if you get sucked into that game. You want to continue to keep going with those individuals. Bad things are happening and you just want to keep that force going, where bad things happen to good people and the good people get away from these bad situations. They veer off the right way. They know it's wrong. And some people, they know these bad things are wrong, but they keep doing the bad things. And that's who I truly believe that those individuals, guys, you're not so well in the head. You need to deal with your own shit. You need to get away from those individuals at all costs. And you have to deal with who you really are as a person, and you have to look yourself in the mirror as a person and understand that you have a lot to overcome. You have a long ways to go, and you're not going to get there by being with the narc. Every single day you spend with that person is an extra day away from the person you should be. And what the hell are you going to do when they discard you anyways? Because it's going to happen. They are going to discard you, whether you think so or not, and it's going to be even worse on your end if you don't discard them first and you don't get rid of them first for the better. It's only going to break your soul even more if they are the ones to discard you, because they're only putting up with you right now because they feel they have to, because you might be the best thing they can get right now, and they know they can't get nothing else like you at this moment. But anything can happen. Anything can come up, and if they get an opportunity, they're going to jump on it. They're opportunists. They're opportunists, and they're always looking. They're always watching. They're always observing. What can I do to make my life better? Who can I use to make my life better? This is the way they think. They are not well in the head. They're not looking to live their own life. It's not like they have a life of their own. They're doing their own things. They're healthy. They have good morals and values, and they're doing their thing. They literally know nothing. They know nothing about health. They know nothing about anything. And they just want to see who they can leech onto. And whoever they do leech onto, their life immediately starts to crumble. And they might not even know why. Because the people without the knowledge, they're not going to understand what's actually happening to them with this individual. Because things can happen so fast. And things can take you off guard. But it is that narc individual that just leached onto your life that is taking everything from you. Everything that makes you you. and you're going to start to worry. They're going to start to make you paranoid. You're going to start to worry about them all the time, talking to other people, cheating on you, doing all these things because they show signs of it all the time by the things they do. And like I said, all narcs are different. Some really have limited options. Some have hella options. Some have a lot of options. Some have very little. You have to understand who you're dealing with and put an end to this madness. They are both very dangerous. Even the one that has very little options is still very dangerous, because you could marry this person, you could be with this person for 10, 15, 20 years, and they could only then find a new supply after all this time goes by. And now you're older, and the older you get, the less likely it is you're going to find somebody else that is actually meant to be in your life, and you could grow up and it's just going to be you. And you know what? That's fine for a lot of people. I'm still very young, guys, and I'm perfectly okay with living the rest of my life by myself. I think I'd be happy doing it, but do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't. And if I wanted to right now, I could be with somebody. As easy as that. But what I think everybody else should be doing, as I'm doing, is focusing on yourself and waiting for the right things to come to you. Because like I mentioned in other videos before, you could be 90% of the way there till you're going to find the person, which you have to get to 100% to find this person. You could be at 90% of the way and something could come your way. The devil could throw something your way, and you could have took that option, which was nothing good. You had to wait, and you just couldn't do it. It's not like you knew, but you took it because you felt like you wanted to, or you could. Now it messes everything up to the person you could have waited to that 100% finish line for. That would have been your person. And it's things like this that can make or break people. I take life very serious, guys, as you just know. And like, I'm still like, I could be a goofy guy and stuff like that. It's not like I'm just stoic, like 24/7. It's not like that. I just like my decisions, my work, my passions, my health. I take important things very serious. But I'm also a goofball, and I can have fun, and I laugh hard. And I do things with other people, you know. I see people every day. I talk to dozens of people every single day. More than dozens. Because I'm in crowds with lots of people at the gym. I go different places. I shoot hoops, go to the beaches, do all sorts of things, activities. And I did even more before COVID, because a lot of things are closed now, and I also protect my energy. I protect myself. I don't get around people that's making me feel worse, because I am like a 50% of like extroverted and introverted. I can be very introverted, and I enjoy my time by myself by doing the things that I love. And I'm also 50% extroverted, to where I can be in groups of people and I can have conversations. I can talk to just about anybody, and that's just who I am. And I like that, because I wouldn't want to be 100% extroverted, and I wouldn't want to be 100% introverted, because it's all about balance. Too much of anything is never good, in my opinion. And even if like you're 100% of either or, I think you should even work on your weaknesses and just try. And you know, it might not be for you, but at least try and do different things just to give yourself and give your life a little bit more balance, to become a better person overall. But guys, at the end of the day, you still have to watch out for these narcs, because they are looking to take your energy, and like I said, they are opportunists. They are looking at any corner they can take to make their life better and your life worse, because your life will get worse. How's it going to get worse? Because they bring nothing to the table. Maybe sex, and that's about it. But they are head cases. They're going to drain your emotional energy. They're going to drain your empathy. They're going to take all of it. They're going to be feeding off of it because they lack it. They want the things that you have that they lack. And they lack almost everything that you have. The things you have is what they lack. That's why they want you so bad. That's why they're opportunists. They're looking to grab what you have. They're not building a life of their own. They don't have anything going. They just want you and what you have because they don't have it. They don't want you because it's just you. They want you because of what you have. You know what? They might want you for you too, but they also want, like some narcs, they only want you for what you have. Some other narcs, they might want you for what you have and for who you are too. But it's not just going to be for who you are. There's always going to be narcs that always want you for what you got. Because you could be a top of the line person, but you have nothing like going for you. Or you could just be, you know, whatever, but you have a lot of things going for you, which doesn't make much sense. Because you think that would make you a top of the line person, right? But it's the things, it's most of the time, it's the things that you have is what they want. So if that's what they want, they're going to come into your life. They're going to take it. Now you suffer. Slowly but surely. And you don't even notice them at first, like taking what you have. Until it's like almost gone. You really feel the effects like heavily before you understand what is actually happening. And that is why they're so scared of abandonment. That's why they're so scared, because they are not secure, because they honestly have nothing. And they think they're going to come into your life and just cause chaos, which they do. And that's why they're so scared that you're going to leave. That's why they're so paranoid. That's why they're always saying, oh, you're going to leave me for somebody else, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, you're calling it yourself because you know who you are, and you know you bring nothing to the table, and you know you are a leech. You know you are not doing the right things. Like I said, guys, these individuals, they need your energy. They need what you bring to the table. They need you. You don't need them. Case closed.